Saturday, the 4th of April. You surface around noon, blinking like you've just seen daylight for the first time this decade. That snooze button? Abused. Cerner on the phone wondering what that seismic event was. Your stomach thinks full English, your bank balance suggests dry toast. Enjoy that instant coffee, Aries. The kettle's probably the most excitement you'll get before tea time. Doomscope animal. A dolphin convinced it's hosting QI. About as insightful as you are belting out Bon Jovi after 3 pints. That attempt to look presentable before heading out. Scrapped by 2:53 p.m. You're rocking sunglasses in the supermarket and passive-aggressively liking photos of people you secretly dislike. Venus is giving you the side eye, probably because you ate all the celebrations again. Evening plans? Ordering enough pizza to feed a small village. Then you'll decide tonight's the night you become a calligraphy expert. Expect glitter. Everywhere. Today is perfect for confidence. Fake it till you're headlining Glastonbury. Advice: put down the hair clippers. Just trust me on this one. Taurus, Saturday the 4th. Mars is tutting at your life choices, like your mother-in-law inspecting the hob. Waking before 11? Pull the other one. Brunch is penciled in, but showering is optional. You will require coffee. A bucket of it. Specifically, Costa's entire stock brewed in a Sports Direct mug. Those cushions. Let's just say Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen wouldn't be impressed. The afternoon involves a monumental decision: leggings or jogging bottoms. The pros and cons list will require its own spreadsheet. Online shopping is compulsory. You will inevitably buy something in the sale that you already own. Your mates are blowing up your phone. You'll see that notification eventually. Maybe. Tonight, all plans are cancelled with extreme prejudice. Box sets will be binged. Wine will be quaffed. That brie you swore was 4 guests will be devoured. NASA confirms that your sofa now requires its own postcode. Your last thought? Remembering that toe curling thing you said in the pub in June. Advice: stop visualizing a clean house. Just shut the curtains. Saturday, the 4th of April sees you gracefully rising around lunchtime. Coffee preparation is a performance involving your fanciest mug and a debate with 3 group chats about the optimum foam to coffee ratio. You will of course burn the milk. Your Doomscope animal today is a Gemini convinced they're the star of their own reality show, currently binge-watching other people's, with the sound up far too loud. Mars is in retrograde. That means the garden gnome wearing a tiny kilt you definitely didn't need. Coming to your door Tuesday. Your shopping trip yields 1 artisan sausage roll and a fleeting thought about early retirement. Tonight, takeout pizza, pajamas, and falling down a YouTube rabbit hole on competitive ferret grooming. Your viewing history is so niche, anthropologists could use it to understand late-stage capitalism. You'll start 4 conversations, abandon them for TikTok, then feel personally victimized by the world's disinterest. You'll call it recharging, but it's mostly just avoiding eye contact with the washing pile. Advice: perhaps don't review your local takeaway using only emojis. Saturday, the 4th of April. Right, deep breaths. Turns out, you can sleep past 9 a.m. Though the cat's now giving you the side eye, convinced you've forgotten it exists. Brunch plans? Optimistically scheduled, bravely cancelled. Venus is currently staging a minor revolt because you cried at a John Lewis advert. Again. This afternoon involves a strategic negotiation with the duvet. Will you win? Highly doubtful. You'll spend a solid hour scrolling through property websites, despite knowing full well your budget stretches only as far as a garden shed. Friends suggesting a bracing walk? Mute the group chat. Evening sees your culinary aspirations downgraded to toast soldiers and Marmite. NASA's spotted another near-miss asteroid. Your reaction? More angst about whether you accidentally liked your aunt's motivational quote from 2017. Today is perfect for avoiding real life. Fake enthusiasm so hard you actually manage to binge-watch the entire box set. Advice: just own it. The sofa's not judging. Saturday, the 4th of April, Leo, you'll be surfacing later than planned because you were awake half the night perfecting your "I just threw this on pajama" look. You checked your hair so many times, even your reflection staged an intervention. Venus isn't talking to you because you used her favorite selfie light. Mars retrograde? Your sunglasses are now vacationing in another dimension. Your Doomoscope animal today remains a Wolverine with anger management issues, which is basically you when someone uses the Clarendon filter. This afternoon, your thumb is hovering over TikTok, poised to deliver a masterclass in performative sighing. The outfit is screaming effortless chic, but the delivery driver just looks confused. By evening, Jupiter aligning with Uranus is basically the universe giving you a hall pass to abandon those lentil burgers. The stars have decreed that you shall order pizza, and who are you to argue with celestial bodies? Advice: stop waiting for a standing ovation, just enjoy the show and remember extra garlic dip. This Saturday, the 4th of April, your alarm clock might as well be singing sea shanties, you're ignoring it. You'll resurface sometime after 10, greeted by the faint whiff of "did I leave the hob on?" Before you've even brushed your teeth, you'll have redesigned your entire living room in your head. The afternoon involves a quest for relaxation that somehow morphs into a forensic examination of supermarket special offers. You'll visit at least 2 shops looking for something you saw on TikTok. You won't find it, but you will spend a solid hour organizing your biscuit tin. Mars is clearly enjoying your existential dread over choosing between Netflix or Amazon Prime. Tonight, expect a battle of wills with the TV remote and a brave attempt at a Nigella Lawson recipe, the one she insists is foolproof. There will be flour everywhere and at least 3 mumbled corrections of Nigella's pronunciation. Highlight: discovering that rogue sock you've been missing for 6 weeks. Advice: put down the duster and pick up a G&T. Saturday dawns, or rather, vaguely mumbles something about 11:47 a.m., Libra. The big question: is it too early for a nap before brunch? Expect to spend a solid hour weighing the pros and cons, consulting at least 3 group chats. Remember those friends you haven't seen in ages? They're about to become brunch consultants. This afternoon sees you seized by the irresistible urge to rearrange your furniture. The stars are not entirely sure why. Prepare for a minor domestic incident involving a rogue coffee table and language that would make a sailor blush. That FaceTime request is going to be, does this lampshade scream midlife crisis? As evening creeps in, the sheer effort of existing becomes too much. Cooking is strictly forbidden. A pizza box awaits. The perfect Instagram post showcasing peak weekend chill will be meticulously crafted, filtered, and scheduled for 9:17 p.m., all while spiraling down a TikTok rabbit hole of kitchen gadgets you absolutely do not need. Your Doomoscope object: an extension lead groaning under the weight of unfulfilled dreams. More tangled than your earphones after a run. Advice: if in doubt, order another pizza. Saturday, the 4th of April, Scorpio, you surfaced approximately 3 hours after your alarm, convinced you'd invented a new form of time travel. Turns out, it was just Saturday. You're currently operating on a schedule loosely based on biscuit consumption. This afternoon, brace yourself for minor domestic chaos. You'll browse that obscure vinyl shop, find a record you adore, then remember you don't own a record player. The cushions remain unimpressed with your life choices, sending psychic disapproval via static electricity. Your best mate just texted you decent, which translates as fancy a pint. Tonight, you'll decide to Marie Kondo your sock drawer, watch 5 episodes of a property show, and end up browsing Rightmove for crumbling Scottish bothies you'll never afford. You know you've reached peak Saturday when your conspiracy thread involves the local pigeon population. Advice: stop interrogating your date's Spotify Wrapped. Save some weird for date 2. Saturday, the 4th of April finds you, Sagittarius, surfacing around midday, convinced you invented duvets. That singing last night? Let's just say Simon Cowell wouldn't be impressed. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find caffeine before you accidentally declare your undying love to the postman. This afternoon, expect retail-related shenanigans. That quick trip for milk will morph into a 3-hour odyssey involving impulse buys. Sequined cowboy hat? Of course. Sensible shoes? Don't be daft. You'll then spend 20 minutes in the car park, pressing the key fob like a maniac. Evenings are for relaxation. Your grand Netflix plan will last precisely 2 episodes of that baking show before you decide the bathroom grout is a national disgrace. Your Doomoscope object today is a 10-year-old loyalty card for Blockbuster. Which is ironic, given your commitment to staying in. Advice: say no to invites. Your social battery is currently flatter than a pancake. This Saturday, the 4th of April, you'll wake up convinced you're late for something important. Don't panic, it's just your brain auditioning for a role in a daytime drama. You'll briefly consider ironing your pajamas. Don't. Mercury is currently trying to flog you self-help books you definitely won't read. That text from your mum just wants to know if you've defrosted anything for tea. Bless. By lunchtime, your gentle stroll has morphed into a power walk against a Jack Russell with a personal vendetta. You're now meticulously counting squirrels and judging garden gnomes. Venus is watching you. She's shaking her head. Tonight, despite a fridge groaning with food, Deliveroo is on speed dial. You'll spend an hour scrolling through holiday snaps of people you vaguely know before accidentally liking your ex's new partner's caravan. Oops. You're also pretty sure you accidentally liked your ex's new partner's holiday photos. Oops. Advice: put your phone down before it puts you in A&E. Saturday, the 4th of April, finds you resembling something the cat dragged in. You had ambitions of Eggs Benedict and artisanal coffee, but noon arrives and you're still horizontal, mainlining caffeine and accidentally liking your cousin's baby photos from 2 years ago. The shame. Venus is still giving you the silent treatment. She's clearly holding a grudge about that karaoke incident. You contemplated showering, but decided against it with the speed of someone dodging a sales pitch. Friends are spamming the group chat with pub suggestions. How energetic. Your Doomscope vegetable today is a wilted lettuce leaf, slightly more enthusiastic than you are about socializing before sunset. By evening, the social butterflies have buzzed off, leaving you in gloriously peaceful isolation. Congratulations on achieving peak sloth. You'll order that pizza at precisely 7:53 p.m. because you're starving, then spend an hour scrolling through Netflix before settling on that comfort show from last year, again. Mars retrograde is definitely messing with your Deliveroo driver's sat-nav advice. Embrace the inertia. You're far too fabulous for normality anyway. Saturday. Midday alarm. Optimistic. Pisces, truly. The moon's giving you side eye as you conduct your elaborate duvet nest construction. Think Fort Knox, but fluffier. Around 2 p.m. you'll brave the outside, supposedly for essentials, but we all know where you're really going. That vintage shop where everything smells faintly of mothballs and regret. You'll tell yourself it's research. Venus has seen your search history. Your friend will declare the sequined beret fabulous. This is the same friend who puts milk in before the tea bag. Tonight. The usual existential debate with Deliveroo, Indian or Thai. You'll order enough pad Thai to tranquilize an elephant, then sob gently when they forget the prawn crackers. Again. Honestly, it's a conspiracy. Advice, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Especially the beret at the bingo.